Good morning, 10 percenters. It is Friday, August 3rd. This is Michael from tradingescapes.com. Come check us out at tradingescapes.com. We got four stocks on watch: WMLP, SWIR, ACIA, ACLS. We have about 30 seconds to the bell. We've got our pre market levels marked off. We've checked our daily charts. We've got our orders ready to go in our order levels. So now we are just looking for our entries. We're coming in strong with SWIR. ACIA is coming in strong as well. We're gonna let the first. We got 10 seconds to the bell. And we'll let that first minute play out. All right. At the first minute, we're pulling up on ACIA, pulling up on WMLP a little bit. Everything's pretty strong out of the gate except ACLS. It's dropping. Already broke pre-market highs with ACIA. Opening range breakout right here. We'll look to go short on this. Looks like our best opportunity at the moment, except for SWIR and breaking this pre-market high. So we've tore through the pre-market high in ACIA. Go back and check CR out real quick. Okay, it's kind of sitting still. Sorry, jumping around a little bit. Price actions moving pretty good here on ACIA. It is pulling way up there. Pulling up, pulling up. Another new high. It's pulled up about $1. We got a short signal. We're in on the short side. All right, and up 662.86. Not the cleanest trade. I would have liked to have been in a little bit longer. I'm sure it's going to pull down further than this. $690. Still bouncing around a lot. showing a little bit of strength again. It ran pretty good last time. It's running about right by me without not getting filled. Back at 690. Can't seem to break free there. All right, let's see what else is going on here. Not much action. WMLP is sort of flat. We've got a pull up here on SWIR. Doesn't look like much going on though. Breaking back down here on ACIA. All right, up 1,092 on ACIA. Oh, I predicted that. That thing is just bombing out now. Stop this out real quick. Not good. Stop is way too tight on this. We're hitting that pre-market high level. It's bouncing back, making a little bit of recovery. I don't. I had to ride this one out for a second. Be patient with it. Down $500, 700. Getting back up to VWAP. I don't want it to break VWAP. I want it to bounce back off of VWAP and break back down over under pre-market highs. 1,600. Big seller at 39.43, creating a little bit of wall there. Bouncing off of VWAP and that seller. So break back down under VWAP, get back down into the 13 EMA, break back down under the pre-market high. It's turning back. There we go. A little volume come in. I don't think it's enough to scare us yet. We're down 1,000, down 1,200. pretty much a doji forming this candle. And we had a good pullback here. We really haven't seen the confidence come back into pull this back up. We are above pre-market. Just let it play out here. We'll start getting some weakness back into it now. I'll take as much profit out of it as I can. Still sitting at negative 22.39. We're in all the way down at 38.75, almost a full point. There we go. Saw that big jump down. We're up 2,000. We're up 1,800. Let's make her pull back up a little bit. We're going to set it back up at VWAP. I don't think it's going to have the strength to break VWAP again, but just in case, we're going to have her stop there. I'm going to chase it down. Didn't get filled in that last target, that profit target. Otherwise, we'd be up a good $2,000. We're going break even. All right, so up $13.99. We are 13 minutes in. Let's see what else has been going on while we've been busy over here. We had a good pull up on Sierra. A couple, decent little moves. 26. That's a 75, almost 1 point. That's a 1 point move here. So we've missed a couple things. All right, we're hitting pre-market highs on Sierra right here. Excuse me. Looks like it might be breaking down now. All right, we're in for a short. Lost 200 on that. Back in for short, made up 100. Pull them back up. Get this huge seller right here acting as a wall. And it got out up $33, nothing to write home about. I'm worried that buyers are going to come to that seller and we're going to break pre-market. Just want to sit on it for a second. We're back in short. Up 800, setting the break even. See if we can't get a little more movement to the downside. I'm going to chase this one down a little bit. So we'll see what happens. See what we can get going here. Okay, it's coming up on the 13 EMA. All right, so we're out, up 800, bounced off the 13 EMA. Sure, it's probably going to break that level here in a second. Let's see what else is going on. Okay, we got some consolidation on ACIA. A couple good clean moves. So we'll keep our stops tight on everything from here on out. Make sure we secure. We'll make sure we secure $1,000 green for the day. We're 17 minutes in. 13 minutes left in the first 30. Sierra's kind of locked up at that 13 EMA level. ACIA is kind of consolidating between those two pre-market levels, bouncing off the 50, and it's breaking down now. We could get in for maybe a drift on this, see how far it goes. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll keep our stops tight. Hopefully we can stay in here. Oh, I don't want, no. I don't want to get out yet. All right, well, stopped us out, 1600. I wanted to see if we could just kind of get in this for a drift to the downside. Kind of ride it out for the last 10 minutes or so of the day. SWIR is breaking down through the 13, coming up onto VWAP. Let's take a look at it. So it's sitting on VWAP. Bouncing off a little bit. Got a little bit of volume to it. Getting a doji forming. It's pulling out, making a little bit of, it's making a little bit of effort. Question is, does it have enough? Does it have what it takes to get back up there to pre-market highs? And it just doesn't. It's just not looking that way. The volume's not in. Got lots of sellers. We'll see what happens. I'm looking more of it as a short. Man, of course, we missed out on this drift. That's what I wanted to be in. I just wanted to take a nice, calm short the rest of this 10 minutes and be in the green the entire time. But I guess that's not going to happen. All right, so SWIR, SWIR, Sierra Wireless. Sierra Wireless. What do they want to do for us? Yeah, it's just consolidating across that 13 EMA right now. It's one of the reasons I know it's unorthodox to use these 2-minute charts, but I love how the 13 and the 2-minute go together. We took a little jump there. I just have a feeling it's going to sell off though. We're definitely not looking at taking an entry until it gets down below this 13 EMA. Oh, look at that. ACIA broke back up. Good for it. We missed that entry. Staring at SWIR here, waiting for it to do something. All right, if we get in, we'll get in for a short as it breaks under the 13 EMA, tight stops, try to make sure our risk management's proper. Don't know if it's going to give us an opportunity or not though. We may have to let it build back up, and I don't know if we'll have enough time before first 30's up. Let's see, I'm going to look to see how many trades we've taken so far. 43 trades. Not too bad. Up over $2,000, so I'll live with that. It's day trading. You have to take 3 trades a week over something like that. Can you imagine only taking that many trades a week? All right, so we have a very weak pull up. Now it's time to run it down. I want to see it run all the way down through this pre-market level. But first it has to break this EMA line. If we don't get below that, then All right. 1915. We'll get down there and start breaking 1925, 1920, 1915, 1913. And a huge seller sitting in 1915, 37,000 shares. We're going to put an order in at 1916 right above it when the time comes. We got 4 minutes left in the day. I'm gonna have to see this through. Okay, there we go. That was a good sign. Wait for it. See this green came up, made a new high, made a new high, lower high. Volume's down. Red candle, green candle, hold all the way up to here, hold all the way up to here, and then stopped. Well, now it made a new high. Well, it could go all the way up. We've got 3 minutes left to get into a trade. We're not going to force it. There's no action to the upside. There's not enough volume. I'm not getting in. The only thing we're taking is the short. Nothing really setting up on ACIA. Got a nice drift on WMLP. It's coming down. ACLS, we could have made money on it. Just didn't have the opportunity, didn't have the time. Can only watch so many things going on at once. All right, we got about 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. And we got a big green candle there. We could have a pullback off of that. Our EMA's pulled up to 1925. Okay. Let's take a look what the 5-minute candle looks like. All right, so this is what the 5-minute candle looks like right here. So it's not extended by any means. We'll see what happens. It's pulling up. You could hit that pre-market and just make a big break over it. We have a 1 minute left to make something happen. Mind starts to think. It's like, is that 1 minute? What's going to happen? Is that 1 minute going to take my money away from me? All the hard-earned profits that I've made this morning, or am I going to get more profits? Should I stop right now? As that 9 o'clock or that first 30 minutes comes to an end, a lot of times you'll see something happen. I'm not stressed right now, but I'm about ready to take a break, that's for sure. And so is everybody else. So maybe if they're long right now, they're in this trade, Maybe they're getting out. Maybe their cutoff's 9 o'clock too. I always start to, and by no means, I don't know everything. I don't know. I don't know, but 10% of what I'm supposed to know. So but one thing you do need to realize is you need to start developing a skill to start thinking about what other people are doing behind these candles, what they're thinking, why they're doing it, when they're getting in, when they're getting out. If I was long on this right here, what would I be thinking? What I'm thinking is it's not showing strength. Yeah, it's had a pull up, but very slow, very weak. And now I'm seeing a red candle. I think it's time for me to get out. Take my profit, let the shorts come in. We got 3 green candles in the 5-minute forming. I'm actually going to switch. Oh, there's we got a red candle in the 5-minute. Very interesting. So we're done with the first 30. We are 901. So if we lose money, I can blame it on breaking my rules right now. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. We're done. I will not take any more trades. I am going to, hang on a second. When you just start to feel like you think you know what's going to happen, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the recording. I will not take any trades, and I'm going to let this run out, and I'll resume the recording just so everybody can see let's just see what happens with this right here. So what I want to do is hang in here and short it about 19, right about there, 1930 level, a little below it. So I'm going to pause the video, let it run. We'll come back and I'll finish the video up. Okay, so came back. It is 9:22, so 22 minutes later. It finally broke down at 9:08. Came up and tapped pre-market high and got down below. So it would have been you'd had to manage it because we would have got in down here. Well, I mean, we actually had an entry here, so we could have pulled, we could have pulled $1,000 out of it, or a couple hundred at least. It wouldn't have been a bad trade, especially if we got down into here. But we had to shut it down and let it go. So we're up 800 on SWIR, and we are up 1623 on ACIA. I hope everybody's in the 10% this morning, and having a nice green day. Take care, and I will talk to you next time.